My name is Edwin Salamanca. We want the full name, Edwin Salamanca Martinez. I'm an Army brat from 24 years. My dad was in the Army for that long. I was born in Panama, just to give you a little slip now, Panama Canal. That's when it was part of the United States. A month after I was born, I went back to Puerto Rico. And from then on, we went to many places. In Texas, we were in New York, then we went to Germany, because my dad was in Korea for a year. And then we went to Germany there, and we came back to Puerto Rico after those 4 years in Stuttgart. That was a place, a small little base called Nellingen Barracks. And we came back to Puerto Rico. He went to Vietnam, and so forth. I did my medical school in Puerto Rico. It's called Ponce Medical School. I did an internship at a hospital called Dalman Hospital there in the southern part of the island. And by that time, I got married, and because my wife was supervisor of secretaries of the medical school. You don't have life in the first 2 years of residency and medical school and all that, so we married a week after I graduated. I did an internship there. We then decided to go to New York to do obstetrics and gynecology, which they accepted me. I went over there, and this was in Catholic Medical Center in Brooklyn and Queens. Pretty nice area. The problem was the temperature there goes pretty low, and my wife has a history of asthma. So that first year was not good for her, so we decided we're not going to spend 4 years where you're going to be miserable. So we decided to go back to Puerto Rico. Back in Puerto Rico, I started making my connections, calling my friends, hey, I'm looking for an option to maybe do another internship or just apply again for another residency. Well, guess what? First year resident decided to go to another place. There was an opening, I got in. I did 4 years of obstetrics and gynecology, which were turned out to 5 because I did one in New York and repeated again. Starting on my 3rd year, a lot of representatives from the armed forces came to our hospital looking for surgical specialists. So they went to the surgery department, they went to the obstetrics and gynecology department. So I signed up with the Air Force. I didn't sign up with the Army. It's more fancy and I liked the uniform, let's put it that way. It was funny because when they came to interview me, it says, the first thing he told me to speak English. I said, oh, you bet I do. So we started talking back and forth, and he was very impressed with what was I doing and why. And he says, oh, you want to sign up? Well, Doc, we will sign you up. You will have the rank of a captain. After I finished there, I ended up in, believe it or not, Blytheville, Arkansas. We were there for a year, almost 2 years. Then the base was going to close. They decided to send us to Homestead. So we went to Homestead Air Force Base here in Florida. Well, what I like to do, since being in the Air Force, you had to exercise constantly. It became fun, believe it or not. And jogging was my best thing, especially for detox. When you're in the hospital and you're on call, whatever. I just go home and change, get my shorts. I live right in the front of the Lake Wales, so I got out, started running around the path, and I do that. I was doing that at least 3 miles or more at one point, and it was very relaxing. To the point I got my kids, my 2 boys involved, and my wife got into it too, which was pretty neat.